As Gamal Abdul Nasir once said, he who cannot support himself cannot make his own decision. So if really Pan-African organizations cannot fund themselves with their own money and with their own resources, that means they are not truly ours. So here at YATC, we are brainstorming on ideas on how we can finance Pan-African organizations with African money and African resources.
Given 7% of the AU budget is funded externally, and that is an issue because if we are an African Union, that means we have to be independent. And so we have found a situation where we have compliance issues, countries not paying up their membership fees, and also the very disturbing issue that we're getting 70% of our funding from external sources.
Our role is to come up with solutions on how AU can finance itself instead of relying on international donations.
It's been a hot topic, and it ought to be, because in order to do anything, the EU would need the finance, and so far we've been making leeway. We're making our solutions bold and making creative, but we've got to take leaps and bounds if we want to make anything actually stick.
Being able to bring brilliant minds together and try and solve some of the biggest challenges that Africa faces. In this particular respect, talking about finance, it's been a unique opportunity as well.
So we delved deeper into it, and we came up with solutions based from what is already around Agenda 2063 and what we have, or what AU has. For example, the Kigali decision, the F10 member finance. And so we came up with snippets of that. We made sort of a hybrid or an ecosystem in which we can develop financing. We can stimulate financing into the AU.
We believe that Africa is more than sufficiently endowed with resources to finance its own development.
Some of the ideas are, we had an F10 plus, which is almost a hybrid of the F10 member states, where it's an implementation group made up of 10 member states in Africa.
We borrowed this brilliant idea and we augmented the F10 plus on it. Now the F10 plus is an instrument of stimulating growth and economic activity within the region. This is how it works.
Yeah. What is the idea?
So we want to make it as realistic as possible, as we'll be explaining. So decide to draw up a model. So this is the
buffer zones.
The F10 countries, Algeria and Egypt in the north, South Africa and Botswana, which is still under 1% of the GDP.
And we also have, as you can see there, we also have an African ID, which is kind of interesting, and I can't wait to see how it's going to play out as we even polish up on it.